So I overheard two smugglers discussing that a consignment of drugs was to reach the island at a helicopter in a helicopter at 1100 hours today. 1100 hours in the sense 11 a.m. in the morning. So to divert the attention of the Coast Guard, they are planning to explode a bomb at a village at 1130 hours, where the Coast Guard commander would be inaugurating the school's annual function. So when they found out that I was light and listening, they tried to attack me, and I jumped into sea and swam towards the 1 second. Yeah, and swam towards the. I jumped into sea and swam towards the shore. Unfortunately, a shark had attacked me. At the time of NCO in charge tells you that he forgotten to bring the culvert had collapsed after they had passed it through. Now the time is 930 hours. So as a group brave young man, what you will do? So this is the narrative, guys. You can read it out once again. It will be displayed for 5 minutes. So after that, you can see the image and start your plans and write over it. And also, I'm mentioning you one point after reading out this, the narrative will be taken back from the assessor, and you have to write down the solution without seeing the narrative. I hope my screen is visible. If anybody can't, kindly do let me know.
Map is not visible.
Map is not visible because I've shared this only narrative now. 1 second. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'll share the map in detail. Guys, थोड़ा सा adjust कर लो for the day. From tomorrow, we'll do something and we'll make it in detail. Hope it's better than before.
Could you just zoom in the places and show the school and where the lighthouse is? Actually, it's not visible from the zoomed out view. Yeah, thank you.
Till 5 minutes, you have to read the narration and make
I,
plans.
I cannot see the Mohi place, means the Mohi map.
The right part. अभी दिख रहा है? Mohi firing range.
Yeah, it is visible now.
I hope no one is cheating. So, guys, you can start writing your stories, your solutions. You're allocated with 10 minutes to write down the solution. After the solution, you guys have to discuss among yourself and give a common solution. Hello. I hope everyone is done with their stories or solutions. Pen down. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. I hope everyone stopped writing their solutions. No cheating. जो चीटिंग कर रहा है ना वो पहले दिन स्क्रीन आउट होता है. Am I audible?
Yes.
I hope everyone stopped writing. Need an acknowledgement.
Yes, we have stopped writing.
Ayush, Satyendra, Praful,
हाँ हाँ कर दिया भाई.
Praful. Done. So, guys, you can start discussing about your individual solutions. Who will go first? It's a group discussion.
So I think I should take the initiative. Firstly, starting with priorities. First, we have a shark attacked man. Second is the terrorist attack in the school. And third, we have the drugs in the helipad. And fourth is the tunnel carrying the what we call it, culvert. And fifth is the firing targets that are need to be procured. So here we have 3 ton and a school van. We can call it a school van from the school itself. So, in my opinion, I have divided that 2 person would use a 3 ton to transport the injured man to the hospital. Then, as it's 9:30, the injured person would be at hospital by 10, most probably 10 a.m. And second is that the second person will inform the Coast Guard. 2 person from our group will inform the Coast Guard about attacking in the school with the help of them, the Coast Guards, and we will empty the school and keep the guard for the nearby attackers. Then 4 of our guys using a school van will stand near the helipad and to intercept.
One second. Guys, it is a group discussion. I hope you guys need to discuss with each and others. Need not listen for his only. If anybody is having doubt regarding that, I'm just clarifying it. Please speak up.
Okay, so as you said that 3 men from the army reached the school, then taking the help of the Coast Guard and the vehicles they must have been into. So with the help of that thing, they proceeded towards the consignment place wherever the consignment is going to be received. From there, they arrested them. With the
I
help
think
of the Coast Guard.
first we should clearly define our resources, and then we'll clearly define which place we should head to. So first we have the injured man. Now first we have the resources, like we are going in a 3 ton towards the firing range. So there must be some kind of first aid. So we can give that person some first aid and take him to Kasol village, because we can expect that village to have a hospital, because since it also contains a coastal guard unit nearby and also a lighthouse, so it must
You
also
are
have a
right,
hospital.
absolutely right. But I think if there is a army consignment going on for a firing, they must be having some first aid. Along with them, we can
Yes.
get our 2 tasks done. Simply if one man goes along with this injured fragment into unit run hospital, he can fetch the target as well as he can get him treated. And although the man is pretty fine, as he appears to be like
But
he is in
we
a
also have to
critical
see that the
condition.
man is injured, and that is our first priority. We can lose the precious time through which he is saved. So I think we should go to the nearby, most nearby place, that is the Kasol village itself, and thereby going there also we can inform the coastal guard commander. We cannot inform the school, because there will be a ruckus around the school that there is some kind of bomb, and people will shout like anything there. So
Gentlemen, I think that the Lokesh is saying the right that we should firstly transport the injured man to the hospital by the 3 ton, and afterwards, after admitting him to the hospital, while coming back, we
It is
could
not necessary
take care of
that
the firing targets.
Praful, you are right, but I think using the 3 ton for this purpose will make us invalidate for the other purposes. If we take the help of a local vehicles that are going on the road, that will be helpful for us, since this will create one more resource for us, that will be having 1 ton, which could facilitate us better. So
let us go by the priorities. We have the first the injured man, not the firing equipment that we have to bring back. Then
Okay,
the
so
second priority we have is the bomb, and then it is the consignment, the drug consignment that is coming at the uh, lighthouse.
And finally, we have the culvert that is need to be fixed.
and
Yeah.
then the target. But what I was thinking that if the same man is taking him to the unit or hospital, he can bring back the uh, target as well.
Yes, sir. After admitting the person to the hospital,
After
that could be
admitting
the
him,
last priority, but we can include
so
that
that the two things done
resources.
at the
Yes.
same time. So that's what I was saying, that if one man from the army takes him to the hospital, so that would be much beneficial for us. After that, we have bomb blast. So for bomb blast, we take the 3 ton, and 4 men from us goes to the hospital, goes to the school wherever the bomb has been blasted. He informed the Coast Guard officials that this is the incident that has been reported. So with the help of them, they vacated the place, and right after they vacating the place, they
And
took the
kept
help.
the guard.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
we
help of
also
the.
need to inform about the consignment.
Okay, so
About
after informing them, we took the help of the Coast Guard. They must be having some vehicle. We all moved toward the place where the consignment is being received. By the time by the time we reach there, it must be 10. So we already must have spent our 1 hour in these kind of events. So while we reach there we
As
can expect the
gentlemen, I
consignment.
would like to point that we are going for a shooting practice, so we also have armory with that. We have also have guns, so it would require less personnel with the Coast Guard to appointment for the security of school, for the security of school, and as we have armored vehicles and armored guns, so we should employ less personnel and also have the armory with them also. As we are going for a shooting practice, I think that we have guns, and that we should employ those guns for the protection of school.
Okay, so as we are splitting up for the consignment, we can take that two of us got back to repair the culvert with the help of the people that had came to us in a bullock cart, since they were also the local villagers. So they repaired it, and after that, the time must be 11 or 10:30, and after that, we all headed back to the place where we had called that we'll be reaching there by the time it must be 11. The consignment has been seized. The men from the hospital have been reached, and the culvert has been repaired, and we have got them arrested. And all men have arrived at a place, and the time must be 11, and we all headed. Sorry, it must be 11:30, and we will be heading toward our final ring. That's it.
Gentlemen, I would like to point that for the guy standing near the helipad, as the drug deal is to be intercepted at 11:30, we need more time for the guys to be standing near the helipad, as the drug deal is supposed to happen on 11:30. After intercepting and ensuring that the culprits are caught, we could help. We could relocate all of us in about 15 to 20 minutes using some vehicles and with the help of villagers. And around 11:45 to 11:50, we could gather around the village junctions that is near to the road and head toward our shooting sites, as the 3 ton personnel would also have arrived by then near the junction.
I think we are done with our discussion.
So if the group solution is ready, one of you can nominate anyone to give the group solution.
I
think
think Ayush
Praful-
Kumar.
I
Okay,
think
okay.
Praful has a better grasp of the story. He should go with it.
So, gentlemen, the time is 9:30, and the priorities we also have. Should I go by starting listing the priority, or should I go by the solution?
Direct solution.
So, okay, that's the time is 9:30, and the two person would use the 3 ton transport the injured man, and injured person would reach the hospital at 10 a.m. and afterwards they could go and go to the base and uh, come back with the firing targets. Now two person would inform the Coast Guard, and while going informing the Coast Guard, they can help the Coast Guard with their armory and help them help them empty the school and keep the help them empty the school, and also fortify the school in case of a explosion. And four of guys will stand near the helipad with our with ammunitions, and so to intercept the deal which is going to happen at 11:30. So, and two men with the help of villagers will clear the culvert in about 2 to 3 hours, as it's a big task. And the two-person, as the two-person with 3 ton who are transported with the injured person will come back at around 11:45, and all of them would reach in the village junctions at around 11:50, 11 or 12, and will head back to the target practice. Thank you. Did I miss some points? So it's okay.
So, okay, gentlemen, have understood your group solution. Now the recording will be monitored by sir, and you will be getting the review soon. So if you have any doubts, kindly do let me know. We'll be clarifying it, and if you have any suggestions, that too, please do let me know. We'll improve from the next session. Yeah, please, Lokesh, you can speak up.
Okay, so I have one doubt that uh, it will be my second attempt, so I'm not pretty much aware about the things. Do we have to mention out the resources also, like the resources I have used: Return, Truth, Villagers, Coast Guard?
See, I don't know how you guys follow the GPE. What I used to follow is I used to make make a GPE in 3 paragraphs. In first paragraph, I used to give a headings, problems according to priority, and mention all the problems in point wise. And second subheading, resources that are available. In that, I'll be writing firstly manpower and also the resources that are mentioned like bike, vehicle, gun, or else medical kits, like that. And imaginable resources, like there are some resources where you can imagine. If you are going in a bike, you might have a basic first aid even if it is not mentioned. Or else while going on a way, you can imagine if you're going with if there is any criminal action going to be, activities going to be, you can take police as a resource. Police jeeps, those are also a resource. You can travel with them by guiding them towards the area. These are example resources. So these two kind of resources need to be mentioned. Apart from this, third paragraphs, solution as per the plan. Plus make the third heading, and this time you have to write down in a paragraph what is your plan, what are you gonna do, how you gonna tackle it. But this is how I do write in 10 minutes. And if you are interested, you can write in the same way. Yeah, Lokesh, please.
Okay, so I have written it exactly like what you have described. I was not aware about it, but still, uh,
Yeah, nobody is aware about this process. Like some of you guys might be, but even I got trained by this technique, so that is why I have to
okay,
follow
so
this.
sorry, but for the solution part, I have one more question. That do we have to mention the solution particularly for the each uh, problem that that we are encountering? Like for problem one, the solution is this, and by the time this much, I'll be reaching this way, this one, this way. Do we have to follow this protocol, or we can write
It's
it
up
like
to
in
you. It's
paragraph?
up to you. You can, if you mention it, would be good in detail as you get very limited time. It would be better if you write in a crisp and short way, but you have to mention the time also. That would be sounding better and also gives in-depth clarification to the SSS about yourself. So that would be better. Ayush, you can also speak.
Yes, as far as I know, I thought we had 4 problems in a GP, but I
Okay.
think this GP we had 5 problems.
Yeah, in GPE there are five always, maximum 4 to 5.
Okay,
Among all this, one will be the red herring. Red herring in the sense which you need not focus much.
okay,
There is some problem in the GP like that. As per you all, there might be one of the red herring problem. For example, there are can't say particular example. You need to give a last preference for that. If a
okay,
candidate have gave it first preference, that is a blunder he did. He or she.
okay,
So Ensure that while giving or allocating the problems in priority, firstly you have to be saving the life. If anybody's life is at risk, it should be a first priority. And second thing, if any activity is going to happen, you have to spoil it. And third one, if like second activity, this also can be like kidnap or else like that. After that only you have to process towards things. Okay.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Okay, got it.
I think that improvement could be done in the presentation of this GPE. Firstly, the image was not clear, and we had to zoom out a lot. So try to crop that image and put it in the next slide, and then try
Yeah,
to.
actually, the thing is, today I haven't got a proper GPE, so instantly I found it like that. But for surely next section onwards,
Next time we
I'll.
should.
Yeah, thanks.
Hmm, That's all. That's all.
Yeah, Ish, please.
Yes, in case of the map, I think it would be better if you zoom in and show each of the place and where it is in the map. So
Yeah,
that
I'll
would be
do it.
helpful.
I'll do it. From the next session, I'll also share the map in group and
Okay.
read out the narrative by doing the screen share. Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else, guys?
Nothing from my side.
All good. All good.
Have a great day then. Sir will watch the recording. You'll be getting the feedback.
Okay, good night, Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, gentlemen.
Bye bye.